I think everything's working this time. Oh, okay. Sorry. Thought I heard something weird. Not weird. Anyway, what's going on, everybody? How are we on this exhausting fucking Wednesday week thing, whatever? It's just been an exhausting past week. Like I got a little bit of stuff kind of sorted out with the engine, but not as much as I'd like to. And I just didn't, like, I just don't fucking feel like trying to, like, start that thing today. Then we just got a bunch of stuff to do anyway. So, we're going to get through this. We're going to get done. And then I'm going to feed the cats and go to bed. So, then tomorrow I got to work like 8 hours and then drive 8 or 9 hours. So, that's going to be a day. So, why don't we see? Let's see here. Let's see who's here. Why don't we do that? Quit my bitchin'. We got Gassy. Where did all? Oh, that's right. It does that weird thing. So anyway, we had these, some of the early in here. Joe Russ, Gassy Masher. See, Mr. S was in here early. David Garcia showed up. Fama, of course. Naismith, thank you for the 99. What's that? Pence, I guess would be. Pancake Man, Lock Watchers here, Maurice Walker, Kevin Hardesty, Josh Homan, what's going on, buddy? C2S, I may have said that. Franco Walker is here, good. Patrick Cranen, what's going on? Been a second. Chris is here, TJ, Delta Mike, I'm probably missing somebody. If I am, I'll catch up. Oh, Jacques Attack. I'll get everybody, don't worry. Anyway. Don't have a front. Yeah. No, I'm just fucking tired. So, let's start off with a phone call, shall we? Oh, like this is gonna help. Hello. Yep. I think it's like 360 miles or some shit through the mountains. Yeah. I don't know, I'll either make it or the truck will blow up. Yeah, I guess find out. Yep. No, all right. See ya. Cheers, everybody. Oh, I try to get everybody there, Mike. Oh, I don't have the outside microphones. I don't even know where the fuck they are. Shit, I gotta pack those up. I might need them. So I guess YouTube's going to be a little quiet, and Twitch is going to hear 9 Inch Nails. Live road trip. I was thinking maybe at some point, maybe doing a stint. We'll see. Like maybe after I get over the mountains. But we'll see how it goes. Watch out for mountain people. Yeah, it's, of course, that's why I'm also taking all my gear with me in case something goes horribly wrong. I can, like, survive for a little while. Let's do the vertithermal woofle, and then we'll get over to the engine. Let's see here. Where? Oh, wow. Totally wrong screen. Okay. There we go. Oh, yeah. That's in a regular place. Come on. Number 1. 1 for Freddy. Set chat on fire. Yeah. There we go. Well, actually, yeah, I gotta top up all the cat stations, scoop the poop, and that's pretty much it. Where's the camera? There it is. Are you trying to equally singe the ceiling? Well, I go for pretty much aim. I mean, it basically ends up directly underneath that light fixture, which is why it's very sooty, but that's fine. It will just blend in. Steak? Yeah, I might be doing some steak this weekend. I don't know. Let's see, at least a fat fucking burger. That's from what I hear. Alright, so we got that, we got that. Alright, let's get to finishing up the engine. Switch that over. And grab the water, grab the vapes. Put those over there. Water. I'm already out of coffee, and that's fine because I got to get to sleep. That's good. That's good. There. Swing, extend, and turn. I feel like I could give this microphone like maybe a half twist. Okay. We're pretty zoomed in here. Actually, that should work. So we're going to do the wires. Now, it's pretty sure it's labeled on here. And assuming, yeah, so it should be 1357246 And yeah, the numbers are right on the, you can almost see them. They're right on the distributor cap. Alright, so let's see here. What do we have for booties? We got short booties and long booties. Right, long booties are going to be for the spark plug ends. Short booties are going to be for the distributor cap. Wooden stake. Are we going for vampires now? I didn't know we were an anti-vampire channel. I thought we were kind of pro-vampire. Is this rechargeable or oh, this is rechargeable. Okay, so I don't have to worry about wasting a battery. Let's see, we'll do the back ones first. The longest is 8, and that's right here. Actually, I'll just leave it on. That'll be fine, whatever. Okay, so make sure that actually goes there. Make sure one actually squeezes in on the other side. Yeah, okay, good. Alright, so let's figure this out. Yeah. Is it worth watching that film? Which film might that be? I guess I'll just sit this in my junk. Seems like everybody's stripping a magnet. Stripping about 3/16 off of this. Let me go 20 gauge. Yeah. 20. I'm not even cutting all the way into it. That's cool. And then this gets stuffed in there. Sorry. I can see. There's just a bunch of fucking coppery stuff just sticking out everywhere. Guess that'll be fine. And then we're going to want that to kind of do that. See, I don't want them on the header, so these are going to have to come up. Going to have to come down and back up. Where's my Sharpies? 0G Moobers. Forever, apparently. Short booty. Cram it. And slam it. And hope for the best. All right. Number 6. Ding, 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 ding. That guy there. Where did the wire go? Oh, how how's the wire like everywhere all of a sudden? If you got it too short, move to the right. Oh yeah. Trust me, I've crafted spark plug wires before. I've not done that exact thing. Like, ah, shit. No, whatever. Just use it on a different cylinder. Or worse comes to worse, if you really fire it up, just save it for a coil wire. Okay. Number 6. Well, that's in a Dickens of a spot. Let's see here. Guess that one's just going to kind of go up. That's fine. Move that up and around, kind of like that. Since this distributor is fairly like non-standard, I'm not going to try and make it look too pretty. We just want this. I'm not worried about pretty. I would just really like it to work. Worst comes to worst, we get crazy with this thing later on. We can do all kinds of pretty stuff with it, but for now, I'm gonna make sure this dang thing works. Woo, that poked through the boot. Alright, 6. It actually kind of supports itself a little bit. Yeah, that should be good. Number 4. Probably not going to say the names too many people. Oh, no. Ain't going to be that popular there, Fama. Come on down. Either way, it was cool getting an email like, your first fucking Twitch payout. I went, oh, look at that, $56. Nice. Oh, and I already know, like, we're not putting it together next, but our next purchase, I think it just came out, or it's getting ready to come out. Lego has a Pixar lamp, like the Hoppy lamp thing that, like, sits on the ball. They have the lamp and the ball. So you can, like, have your own Pixar, dude. So I figure we'll get that to add to the selection. Oh, there's 4. You know what? Let me move 8 back. Because I'm going to put 8 on the outside of all these. I think that'll make that a little easier. That way it's not perched over the header its entire life. Kevin Hardesty is building that now. Oh, okay, so it has come out then. Yeah, good. Yeah, we'll be doing that on the channel. Eventually. I think the next thing we're going to do is, we'll do, the plant flower insect set that Fama sent in. Said we'd get around to doing that in the spring, but we kind of got a little preoccupied with something else. So we'll do that next. And go from there. Come on. And 2. It's just sitting on there weird. As long as it works. Where's 2? There's 2. Bonk. Alright, 2, we'll just take the long way around. Like, yeah, we definitely have enough spark plug cable. Is this for a forklift? The drive through the mountains? Or are you just not definitely not taking a forklift into the mountains. Good lord. Taking the old Suburban. It's still running a little not awesome, but I feel like once I get all the old gas out of it, it'll be much improved. So I'm going to burn as much gas as I can before I get into the mountains, and then fill up at the base and go from there. My base. It's not like you just walk up and donk, there's a fucking mountain, but you know what I mean. It's 2. This is just twisted weird. That's twisted weird as well. Alright, looks better. Let's put this back on over top of everybody else. So now it's kind of along the boots. So it's also insulated so it's not overlapping too much. That should keep it from cross-arcing. Let's see what's up here. B2 Electric Boogaloo. The B2 part of yeah. Yeah, I have some concerns, but you know. Let's see something. Give me some water out the top here. Let's go water. Let's see this side. That's going to be fun. All right, number. That's going to be a hell of a run. Yeah, we'll just go this way to avoid the fuel line. Fuel line plus 60,000 volts, or I'm sorry, 30,000 volts. Probably not an optimal situation. Where'd it go? Too busy turning fire on Africans according to the... Sounds like the world's doing what the world does. Be douchebags to each other. Move myself. Punch the microphone. Okay, so these are going up. And where does number 7 go? Let's bring this up here. Top log. Should do there. The riots are just 100 or so kilometers south of me. Last 4 or 5 nights. Oh, Christ. Ugh. Make Make sure you stick it in the right hole. Could get awkward otherwise. Can't actually. Yeah. I hope this shit works. Oh, wait, I put the big boot on that. Dang, gonna have to get the big boot. You can tell me where that quote came from. Dang, gonna have to get the big boot. Ooh. What time is it? Oh, it's almost top of the hour. See, I'm trying to pay attention. Nope. Not Harry Potter. Well, unless they reused it. Plug in number 5. Or, yeah, 135. Yeah. Number 5, right next to number 7. Let's just put that anywhere. Plug ins. Nope, not quite going with the one. That was from Courage the Cowardly Dog. When he had the big green glowy cockroach in there and they called an exterminator. Top of the hour. Oh yeah. Here. This is a new strain I've never tried before. I haven't even hit it yet. I just put it on before the stream. This is called Dream Angels. So I guess we'll see what it's all about. So top of the hour toast. What's up, Boxy Boo? Top smoke. This is fucking smooth. Top, we're running spark plug wires. We're gonna finish some little bitty stuff up. We're gonna try and spin the engine, but I'm not getting gasoline involved this week. It's gonna be probably a pretty short stream. I'm tired of shit, and I'm gonna be awake for about probably almost 24 hours tomorrow. So, whatever. I'm gonna go hang with a homie. That there. Okay. That wants to be about there. Is the music level on Twitch good? Those that are over there? I left it where it was from the last stream, which, well, I guess that was Saturday, wasn't it? Yeah. Wanted to do a scum stream, like I always want to do scum streams, but man, I just fucking exhausted on the weekends. Music's good, good. Thank you. Yeah, still haven't found like a good quote radio station that doesn't just play some weird shit out of nowhere. So we're just gonna run with whatever I come up with or whatever I hit play on. Till I, maybe start developing a playlist or something, but I'm not gonna put too much time to that because I don't want to have a playlist and then we all get tired of hearing the playlist. Better just cycle through bands and whatever other neat stuff I find. Alright. 3. Oh yeah, and we got to get the belt on. We already primed the oil and water pump. That's 1. That's wow. 3 isn't a. Oh, yeah, I should be able to just run. Woo! There's a noise. What do we got? Scratch my boob. Follower goal met. Leah. Huh. Well, thank you for following, Leah. We have hit a goal because of that. So let's do some more Dream Angels, shall we? Where the hell did I put it? There it is. Cheers to that. I appreciate the follow. Minimum 2 stream. Right. Poll suggestion: should Scruff take 1 or 2 weeks off to recharge? Well, no. I can't do that now anyway because Clive's not here. Like, we're not gonna, between the two of us, like, I can't just leave y'all abandoned, you know what I mean? Like, maybe once Clive gets back, I'll take a Wednesday off or something. And I can't, like, I gotta talk, like, part of Saturday is being able to talk to people, see how my homies are doing. So I really prefer not to skip a Saturday stream. I mean, this Saturday stream is going to be short and weird because I'm going to be at my homie's house. But, yeah, I don't really want to skip a Saturday stream. These Saturday streams are sometimes anything that keeps me fucking sane. But yeah, maybe I'll take a Wednesday off. Probably end up streaming Scum instead. But no, I'm not planning it, but you know the way that goes. We'll see. Let's see. Something you gotta think about. The only like pretty much the only reason I filled in for Clive in the beginning was just because I wanted to make sure everybody had a place to hang out. Because I know a lot of people, like, Saturday stream is almost their fucking therapeutic session. So I didn't want anybody to miss that. But then it has continued on, but I still use Saturdays for therapeutic fucking times. I don't know what you can see. Fuck. Move this forward. Yeah, I can't sit in the bunker all week without some scruff. All we would have left is some Fran. I haven't watched her in a really long time. That goes. Do I want to put that through? Yeah, because that way it's not hanging at the front. Like, is she just still the same? Is she like randomly almost getting kicked out of wherever she's living and all that stuff, or is like things picked up for her? I prefer the cliff notes as to actually going and doing the research myself. Not that I really have time to anyway. I mean, actually look at chat for fuck's sake. Smooth FM with its 10 albums. Yeah, I was right. I was still thinking when I get back or when I think about it, I'll see if I can get my Sirius satellite radio up here. Just stuff the antenna outside and maybe we can like see if they still have the Elvis Presley channel. I used to listen to that all the time. Alright, for those aspiring mechanics, technicians and such, just so you know, doing that with spark plug wires and boots is just fine. Because they're all insulated from each other. There's no problem at all doing that if you want. most like factory cars, actually either come out this way and, they just come out one way because the firewall's right here. So you see that a lot in the factory setup as well. But they're all insulated from each other, so doing that is just fine. In case you were curious. Okay, so we got that. The fuel canister is just going to plug in when we're there. We switch those wires around. Let's get the fan wired in. Let's see. If I remember right, this was holding the oil pretty well at this angle. Let's see, how high do we want to go here? Let's grab this guy here. That should be good. Alright. Not that you can see what I'm doing, but now we can't flip it because it's full of oil and stuff. But I did figure out how to make the fan work. I think I showed, well, some of you got to see it when, I spun the, alternator on Saturday night, last couple Saturdays ago or something. Alright, so there's got to tie into that. I'm just going to leave the wires at length, just case, you know what I mean? Wouldn't mind having a little bit of spare, so we're just going to have to solder those. The backward started wires, not my backwards, they are backwards. I just cut, spliced, and soldered those, so we'll see how they do. I got the soldering iron heating up now. What time is it? 5:10. I'm gonna take a poof. Oh man. Beat 106. Now we have what the fuck is 107? The Bay. The Bay 100.7. And that's mostly music for what they call oldies. Of course now like music I listened to in high school, so I'm just fucking old. The drip stopped, but that may just because it leaked to the level of the leak. But there's still enough in it to run it a little bit, and I can top it off as it's leaking. Once we do the break-in run. Alright, give that a couple more minutes. We'll let that heat up, then we'll kind of button that up with some tape. And then we'll drop this. And I brought this in. This little guy. Look at the little guy. It'll start anything. Nah, it'll at most 3, maybe a 4-cylinder. And only if it's low compression. But it's useful for small engines and stuff. Oh, and one nice little feature, and this is the original one that came out. This is 10 years old, I think. But what's nice about this, right there, comes with that, and all these. So you can have a backup battery or a piggyback battery for your laptop. That's why I got this one when it came out, but this was the original first generation of it. Let me see if it has a date. I haven't blown it up yet, so keep trying now. No date. Nothing obvious anyway. But no, I don't know. This is at least 10 years old, if not more. But it still pretty much works, last I knew. Alright, let me solder these. Sorry, was AFK on a phone call. Might have to be going soon. Right, do your thing, brother man. Yeah, sorry you can't really see. Yeah, you can't really see. It's a bit underneath. Oh, this iron's not on enough. Give it another couple minutes here. What do we got here? Do you need a catalyst on that or only for California? Yeah, you know what? Holy shit, Top Smoke. Oh yeah, it's got a flashlight too. Oh, it's a double tap? Oh, and a strobe, sorry. Oh, and SOS. Forgot about that. It's always nice. Yeah, I wouldn't be fucking surprised. I ain't gonna lie. I would not be surprised if California was like, "Hey, you're gonna need some tiny cats on that." Ugh. Let me just hold this so that it's not sitting on the spring. There was a guy on YouTube. Their ignition system for many engine was faulty, and he actually used ignition coils to run it. Yeah, I mean, I got ignition coils, that's for sure. I got a match pair of Subaru ignition coils downstairs for high voltage experiments because Subaru is nice enough to match the impedance and shit on their coils, on their ignition coils for all cylinders, so that everything is firing as equally as possible. They don't just slap two random ass coils together. They actually bounce, or they match them up, and you know, all that good stuff. So. Come on, get off. There's like a little blob. There it is. Alright. That blob, burn the shit out of my finger with it. It's fine. All that stored power, if it goes, would be stupendous. This is 44 watt hours. It's rated. So whatever 12 volts times 400 amps? 400 or 40 amp hours? I don't know. I'm not really thinking about it. Let me just use this. Let me just knock that over, nip it with that. Thing you'll need is it's not that they necessarily have a lot of storage. They can just let it all out very quickly and quote safely. So they say. No, that's not going to work. All right, let's do that. Another piece of tape. Last week, YouTube app keeps putting the resolution up to 1080 or 720 with bells and whistles. No thanks. 1440p is fine for my old eyes. Yeah, I'm actually working, like, Twitch accepted me into the 1440 beta program, but it's not working. I think I mentioned that Saturday. Killer Mike had the same, like, he got accepted a while ago, and his has never worked either. Kind of annoying. Because I would love to broadcast equally across all platforms. As we discussed, I think we actually, yeah, we had that discussion on Saturday. I'm trying to bust a repeat on everybody. This I'm just going to tape together. All right. Okay, so the fan is wired. Now we need to get the belt. Then we'll see if the starter runs. Okay. Where is the belt? Is this the belt? This is the belt, yeah. Okay. Okay, that's all floppy, sloppy, right? No, that's kind of stuck. Alright. Hold on. Drink. All right. Wrench. Loosen. I keep forgetting that's so much lower now. It's a deeper microphone. So I have much less clearance there than I did with the other one. Is that 5? It's a 5.5. There we go. There you go, boy. I probably shouldn't do that. Next thing I hear Ronnie. That's Ronnie's thing. Where's the other? Okay, there's the other one. That's still a little tight, but not too bad. All right. Difference between the bit rates and the streams and the quality last Saturday. Yeah. I just figure, I mean, ultimately, it'd almost be less strain on the computer to do 1440 because it's already doing a 1440 stream. That doesn't seem right. Under there. That. Catch the oil pump. Slide this down. Alright, let's see if we can get. Woo. Well, let me hook this on the alternator. I think that's right. No. Okay. Oh, and what was that? I went, whoop, 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 whoop. Give a 2. Oh, okay. 420. Yeah, yeah. Whoop, 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 whoop. Let me grab the box vape this one. Happy 420, everybody. Take a shot, take a sip, pinch a butt, scratch a nipple, do your thing, but cheers. Yeah, I don't like 1080's generally fine on most phones when it's that small. And yeah, as Franco says, make sure you check the live button there on the bottom of your YouTube screen, as you may be behind, or if you're Twitch, just continue on because you're definitely live. Can I reroute this? Yeah, because I might be doing that. I want to change the way these are. I don't know if I do it like that. Because they're still... Kinda don't like the way these two are sitting. Just the way that the angle on that is. I think I'm just gonna have to deal with it. Like it should be fine, but sometimes it's nice just to have a slightly less of an angle, but we'll go with it. Ooh. Oh, hold on. All right. Okay, what did we? Oh yes, we did a thing. We did a thing there. Okay. But no, I would just like to be able to broadcast equal quality on both platforms, but Twitch hinders its own platform currently. That it? Crack that. Oh yeah, but I gotta take that off. Gotta get this on there. That. Okay, that's now in there. That in there. That's there. Slip that on there. Pop that on that pulley. There we go. That's sitting a little weird with that Hold on, let me make sure this is as loose as can, a little bit here. I need that bolt up. Do it like about like that. There we get lucky. Ow. Like it's just a lot to try and hold all at once. I know that, you know what, let's tighten this one just solid, because I know that's where that needs to be. Okay. Should make this whole process a little easier. Now I'm not trying to balance 2 points. Pull it back. Come on. Up in there. There you go. Now loosen it back up. Where you go? I'll do that. Okay. Yep, still got a little deflection. That hose is really goddamn close. I think that'll be alright. Unless it pops down like that, then it won't be alright. I kind of feel like that just wants to go down. This. Be a little better if it was like, yeah, it should be alright. This one we're gonna have to keep an eye on. May have to shorten that one. It's the one with the oil in it. It's a little kinker already, but that's probably because it has oil in it. But we'll make sure that doesn't fall down on the belt. Shouldn't. Should sit right there, but I'll keep an eye on that. Okay. So that's on. These are on. These are on. It's got oil in it. It's got water in it, which I'm going to have to put some kind of antifreeze in there soon, like an additive, so it doesn't get weird water. What was that? Is that another toast? No, wait. What was that noise? Damn it. Ah. Luke. Oh, thank you. That's a follow. Thank you there, Luke. Is that Luke? Luke? Well, yeah. I gotta figure out how to get the alerts window over here, or I wish it would just show it on the thing here. Or at least on like a version that I like could customize to work, but oh well. Okay, we got that, we got oil, we got that. That clear, that there. Okay. Over there, this over here, that over there. I need you in a second. This is like a little fucking push those away. Alright, let's see if we can at least make this thing spin. I assume this starter lead is still good. I haven't used it in quite some time. So ground is definitely ground. That we at least know that. Positive is positive. This is all turned off. Let's see. Let's turn this on. See if anything blows up. There's the button. There it is. Okay. Well, all the switches are off, so that makes sense. See, this is for the alternator. Wait a minute. Damn. So I'm going to have to get a printer and label these. No, this is fan and alternator. That's ignition. This is battery enable. Okay, that's turning on. Oh, that's right. This is start. 11.3 volts. Okay. That's right. So that's ignition. It's weird that that came on with these off. Oh no, this is hooked in with the alternator, so that's always getting power. Okay. Alright, well, why don't we, here, let me, wow, how do I want to, see, I don't want to prop it, because then it may blow up, or something may go weird, so we'll sit it here. Let's take a good luck puff, and then we'll, actually, we'll take a good luck puff with some Dream Angels. And then, we'll see what the starter does this time. Here, just thought of something. Amps. Battery? Oh no. Okay. Oh, that's right. This is just loud. Cover your eyes. All right. I did this right. And I put it on the right lead. I should get a amp reading out of it. I hit the max button, so hopefully I have this in the right direction to actually pick up the current and it doesn't go negative. Well, actually, you know what? Just in case, let's just. I can't see this being more than 40 amps. Because I also don't know why it currently says overload. Oh, that's right. This is the one that's way out of calibration until you actually calibrate it right. Okay. That's kind of hot. That's interesting. Fan is actually running already, so that's good. Okay. Well, let's give her a spin and see what happens here. You ready? That's about as good as you're getting. All right, let's see what happens here. Get the fuck back here. 3, 2, 1. Woo! Wow, that does take a bunch of current. Okay. Well, we know it's fucking spinning that biatch. Whew. Alright, let's hit max. About 50 amps. That's hefty. At least we know we got compression. Alright. Well, that's a good start. That's a good start. I don't really have anything flammable in here to, like... Well, I have lighter fluid, but I don't know that that would actually work. But, no, I think next week... So next week, we're just going to start outside with the phone. I should be able to dual stream for that one. That should be the last one that it's available for free. But should be able to dual stream that. If not, it'll be YouTube only. But then we'll be sitting outside under the awning. It probably will be raining because it's always fucking raining here every day. And then we'll Fan's still running. Does that kill the fan? Yes. All right, so the fan and the alternator are on that, and the ignition is on that. So let's turn that off. That means I should still be able to crank it without the ignition on, which is actually a good idea. Whew. Okay. Oh yeah, what's the voltage drop to? Alright, alright. I hope that's not screeching in your ears, but that's pretty loud. That's cool. Nothing smells funny, and I'm not... Let's see if I get zapped. Oh yeah, I gotta touch ground to do that. Nope. Okay. See, it wouldn't be the first time for that, that's for sure. There's a hot spot right here where there's a thing. I feel like that's an adjustment right there. That is fucking hot. Alright, let's kill that. Kill that. Kill that. I wonder if that's supposed to be that goddamn hot. There's definitely an adjustment under there. Like, I'm sure this is just some generic CDI box. I'll have to see what that's for. And it probably wouldn't hurt to find a spare, just whatever one, because these things must just run hot as shit. Sharpie for the win. Wait, who, what? 50 amps. Actually, yeah, you know what? Speaking of Sharpie, yeah, if that's what you mean. Do I got a Sharpie in here? I did. Here's one. Does this have a good point? It does. Alright, let's verify here that that's the main battery. That's start. Alright, let's see. S T R A L T slash fan and ignition. There we go. That'll work. And if I do decide to make a sticker, I can just, yeah, just use a little bit of alcohol to rub that off. But at least now, you know, I know for sure. All right, that like everything moved. It sounded uniform. I didn't hear anything break. Hopefully that trend continues. So I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful that we just worked out the problems that they presented to us, and we'll be blowing smoke all over our radiator next week. All right. Anything else over here? Are we forgetting anything? Yo, sorry. Looks a little melty. Yeah, that's because of the it's slightly raised right there. And there's a nice circle underneath. And if I press down hard enough, it almost looks like the bottom of the circle has a little boop, like an indicator in it. You know what I mean? Boop. So I'm assuming that's probably like a cylinder select, but I'll look up, just go on eBay or AliExpress, look up, you know, CDI box. I'll figure out what that is, but that's probably cylinder select. Not that it would, actually, I don't know, because it wouldn't need to know how many cylinders. All it needs to know is trigger fire, trigger fire, trigger fire. I don't know. We'll see. Hey, what's up, Simon? How you doing? Chippy? I didn't say hi. What's up? A spark test? God damn it. Alright. Spark test. Fucking spark test. Here we go. I'm gonna try to do it the not shocking the shit out of myself way first. Okay, that should just light up, I believe. Okay, so which one is this hooked up to then? Because that lit up before. That away from there. Is that on this one? Guess it's on that one. Okay. Don't be on 8. Don't be on 8. Okay. Shit. Damn it. Alright, here we go. Let's see. I don't know if it'll capture it, assuming it does, but let's see. Yeah, let me put it like this, that way it doesn't go through my chest. I'm not actually seeing spark. Unless it's just some weak ass shit, or I'm just not seeing it. And I ain't trying to figure it out the hard way. So I guess we'll have to see what happens. Hold on, let me see. Let's put that back. God damn it. Because now we're right on the coil side, and if that's hot, I'm going to get whacked. Oh, okay. Of course, you know what? Let me make sure this metal is fucking conductive, because this just may be some cheap ass, like, not even conductive bullshit. I've seen that happen. Oh, this is going to be... get my head in the way. Yeah, okay, good. Okay. Yeah, I'm just stalling. Stalling. I guess we'll just take it right to... Trying to... Because I don't want to arc it and fuck on an obvious spot. Let me do it down here in the engine. Sorry. And I ain't going to be able to see it, but I'll just let you know if it worked. Or I'll fucking twitch out. Yep, it worked. Yeah, there was a little tiny fucking spark, so we'll go with that. And hopefully this distributor works. Anything else for this evening? Let's see, let's disconnect that because that's always live. So plug that because there's no actual off switch for those. How did that do? Wasn't too bad. Frank Netovetti, what's up, bud? Boink. Maurice, did I say Maurice? No notification tonight, Norman. I don't know why. My apologies for Twitch's incompetence. Who knows? But yeah, we're here. So just so you know, Norman, we got it wired up. Oh wow, you are super zoomed in. Holy shit. We got all the wires on it. We know the coil at least works. I'm using my jump pack. So everything seems to be working. Fans good. Voltage, everything's good. We just need to add gas next week. And hopefully the spark works. Because we know the coil works, so hopefully the distributor is proper. Push these on some more. Just really not impressed on how you make spark plug wires for these. Like, I really thought there'd be like tiny terminals or something. But, alright. Oh, wait, hold on. Let's make sure there's nothing fucking in there. Alright. Okay. Let's, where's the mouse? Oh, yeah, speaking of mouse, if those of you that know who Mouse is from, like, Clive and sometimes shows up here, he just put out a new video. I didn't even see what it was called, but if you're a subscriber to his channel, you should go check it out. Whatever it is, because I'm sure it's good. He doesn't put out a ton of videos, but the videos he does put out are fucking great. So, where'd the mouse? Mousey! God damn, why is it on? Some bitch was on the run. Alright, what do we got here? Let's hit that button. All right. So as far as I can tell, we're ready to run next week. And since we'll be starting outside, I'll just go ahead and probably just fill the jug. Maybe we can just run it for a little while and discuss. Can you post a link to mouse? I can if you give me just one moment. Let me pull it up. Pull it up or pull it out. I don't know why the fuck I said that. Don't mind me. YouTube desktop is so confusing sometimes. Like, I really don't use it much. Mouse. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Mouse. Oh, rotating birthday gift. All right. Copy. Link. There you go. Like, I'm not going to share because, like, you got to go watch it. Paste that. Where's the common chat? Oh, that's over here. Hold on, I'll see what that noise was in a second. This is both chat here. There you go. Who knows? Twitch will probably ban me for posting a YouTube link. What was that? Everyone stretch. All right. Norman wants everybody to stretch. Good call. Yeah, I'm about to fall asleep anyway. He did 2 videos. All right. Well, do that and then subscribe to his channel and watch just... There we go. And then just watch all his videos. Yesterday, says Jack Attack, 8 o'clock. It was very time consuming, especially when I went back for seconds. I am thirsty. You can hear in my voice I am thirsty. Oh, that's better. All right, so for those of you that watch the Saturday stream, it's going to be short, it's going to be weird, it's going to be a little early, assuming it happens. There's still a chance it may not happen, but it should. And if it's going to be a little later, then I'll just start it later. But it'll probably just be a sudden start. I don't know if I'll be able to do a preview, but I'll probably be able to do a thumbnail for it. At least, you know, for YouTube. But anyway. So we'll see how that goes. And take it from there. And yeah, if the conditions seem right, then maybe I'll do a live-ish stream while I'm driving. Like, obviously, I'm not really going to be able to chat much. But maybe I can, like, you know, if I pull over to a rest stop, we can chat for a little while. Then I can just leave the camera on while I'm driving. Guess I'll have to get the camera mount. Actually, I should be able to just use the tripod for that. Just toss it in the windshield. Yeah, I'll do that. Yeah, we're good with that whole bit of bullshit there, Kevin. I got enough complications right now. I don't need any more, whether they be good or bad. And yeah, assuming everything goes correctly, I should be meeting Lockwatcher on the way home on Sunday. Dinner. I think I'm just going to do some fucking jalapeno poppers and then go to bed. Be sure to pick up a creepy hitchhiker. Well, from the sounds of it, I may be meeting Sasquatch, so... No offense. Big guy. Anyway. Let's see. Yeah, I guess that just about covers it. So, we'll see you next week with gasoline in the tank. 93 octane, because that's what's at the pump. So, I have to figure out a way to get it out of the pump and into the container. Yeah, I'll figure something out. Anyway. I'll see everybody next week. I'll probably see you Saturday. And have yourself a good rest of the weekend. Hey, what's up, Phasma? And thank you. Thank you for hanging out. So hopefully I'll see you Saturday. Maybe see you tomorrow. Who knows? I'll see you at some point. But Wednesday, there's nothing left. This coming Wednesday, there's nothing left to do but gas and go. So that's what we'll do. We'll see you then and in between and who the hell knows when. So have a good evening. Be groovy to each other. And I am out of here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.